Hello, my name is Ashley Ware. I am the programming librarian at Desert Foothills Library in Cave Creek, Arizona. We're just north of Phoenix, and we're a little weird. We are actually not a typical public library because we do not take taxes from the community. We are actually a 501c3 nonprofit functioning as a public library. It's really unique. It's really fun. There's not many of us out there in this country that function as a nonprofit or are a nonprofit functioning as a public library. So if you want more information on that, let me know. It's different and fun and really unique. I really enjoy being a part of it. I graduated from South Carolina in December of 2015, and I love SLIS, and I miss seeing all the people that were there when I was living in Columbia. But for your questions, so how did your MLIS prepare you for the job? The biggest thing I think is just the motivation and the excitement to be a part of it. And, you know, when you're finally around people who understand what a library is compared to others that are like, I thought they were going away. Who knew libraries were still around? It really changes your mindset about it because you're rallying together, and it was very exciting to be a part of that in a really unique time of libraries. It's also, I think, a really good support from no matter what type of library you're looking to go into or whatever job in the field that you're going for. It is really good to have that support system. And I really enjoy the people that I met and got to know through school and through South Carolina, and being able to have those connections and support group behind me is really fantastic when we're trying to change how libraries are seen. What's one thing you wish current students knew about finding the right job? I was lucky to have director Dr. Sam, and one thing she said all the time was, if you're willing to move, you can find a job. Well, I've been willing to move. In the last 3 years, I've lived in 4 different states. In Charlotte, North Carolina, I was actually volunteering at 2 different libraries, just trying to network and get to know what the community's like, and do what I can before graduating. And then, graduating. And then as soon as I graduated, we ended up moving to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And Pittsburgh did not have the biggest budget for libraries. Their jobs were a little harder to come by, but I was able to find a desk clerk position for 20 hours a week. And it gave me the chance to learn all different facets of the library system, network with more people. I was able to join the Pennsylvania Library Association Conference Committee and try and help bring more information to the librarians of Pennsylvania. It helped me learn really what it's like to be at the desk all the time, dealing with all the patrons, and really get to know the community I was living in. And then only a year later, I moved to Arizona, and I was working another part-time job as a library assistant in adult services. And that one, it's just, if your library land is small, it's great to get into the library systems, whether it's a position that you necessarily want right away or not. It's good experience to meet people, really know your community, and really get to know the patrons that you want to help and how you can better their lives, whether it be with getting the new DVDs or finding a job in any way. So, what about your career gives you the most fulfillment? I adore being a librarian. I'm happy every single day at work, even when it was part-time and it wasn't the job I was looking for, but I was still helping people. I was still being a part of a community. Here at Desert Foothills Library, being the programming librarian, I kind of get to be this really fun event planner who also happens to be a librarian. So our community is really engaged. It's an older community, so they really want a lot of fulfillment, whether it be educational or just socializing with each other and getting out of the house and keeping their brains healthy. It's just amazing to get the chance to know my patrons and find ways to help them and better their lives. And I really think libraries are here for everybody, and it's just a matter of what part of your life do you need. There was one thing I had a patron say a couple months ago was, I never go to the library. I'm never at the library, but it's reassuring and it's wonderful that I know you're there, because when I have a crisis and I need to learn something or I need to get something, I can go to the library and know that I'm going to be taken care of, and I know that I'll find the right information. And that really hit a strong point with me, because sure, not everyone's going to use the library all the time, but the fact that we're here when she has a problem, whether looking up resources for her daughter's college or anything like that, like the library's here. So good luck with the rest of school, and please contact me if you ever have any questions or just want somebody to talk about libraries with, because I love it. So thank you very much.